Have you ever wondered what secrets lurk behind the walls of the world's most famous landmarks? Imagine strolling through the majestic halls and grand courtyards of some of the globe's most celebrated sites. These landmarks captivate millions with their architectural splendor and tales of historical significance. Yet, beneath the surface of their beauty and grandeur, many hold shadows, dark and often overlooked chapters of their past. Today, we delve into the hidden corridors of history, exploring the lesser-known stories of three iconic structures: the Tower of London, the Colosseum in Rome, and Alcatraz Island. Each of these sites is not just a monument of stone and mortar, they are repositories of human experiences, some of which reveal unsettling truths about power, betrayal, and endurance. As we peel back the layers of time, we will discover that these landmarks are not merely places of interest, but also silent witnesses to human nature in its rawest form. Prepare to uncover the hidden stories etched in stone and memory, starting with the Tower of London. The Tower of London, a royal palace and fortress, holds more than just the crown jewels. From its inception, the Tower of London has been a formidable symbol of authority and control. Built by William the Conqueror in the late 11th century, it was designed to assert Norman power over a conquered London. Its massive walls and strategic location along the River Thames made it a perfect stronghold, a royal residence, and a fearsome prison. Throughout the centuries, the tower's role expanded, but its reputation darkened. It became synonymous with fear and oppression, housing a range of inmates from disgraced nobles to common criminals. Perhaps the most poignant tales are those of its royal prisoners. Anne Boleyn, the ill-fated second wife of King Henry VIII, was imprisoned and executed within its walls on charges most historians deem fabricated. Her final days in the cold, stark chambers of the tower are a chilling echo of the cruelty of Tudor politics. Another notable prisoner was Guy Fawkes, remembered for his failed gunpowder plot of 1605. His attempt to blow up the House of Lords resulted in his capture, torture, and eventual execution. A grim reminder of the fate that befell those who challenged the monarchy. Speaking of torture, the methods employed at the tower were notoriously brutal. The rack, designed to dislocate joints and stretch bodies, and the scavenger's daughter, which compressed the body painfully, were among the gruesome tools used to extract confessions and punish the accused. Amidst these tales of sorrow and pain, there are whispers of the supernatural. Many visitors and guards claim to have encountered the spirits of the tower's past residents, wandering the narrow corridors or appearing in the very rooms where they met their tragic ends. These legends of hauntings contribute to the tower's eerie atmosphere, making it not just a historical site but a focal point of ghostly lore. From royal palace to a grim site of suffering, the Tower of London's history is as rich as it is dark. The Colosseum, an architectural marvel, was once an arena soaked in blood. Constructed in the heart of ancient Rome, this grand structure was far more than a mere symbol of architectural prowess. It was a stage for some of the most brutal entertainments of ancient times. Initially built under the Flavian emperors, the Colosseum was designed to host events that would both awe and pacify the populace. Gladiatorial combats, the main attractions, were not mere fights but elaborate spectacles. Gladiators, often slaves, prisoners of war, or condemned criminals, fought not just for their lives but for the possibility of glory and freedom. The sands of the arena were witness to countless battles, where the clash of swords and the cheers of an audience hungry for spectacle filled the air. Beyond human combatants, the Colosseum was also home to venaciones, or wild animal hunts. These events involved exotic animals brought from the far reaches of the empire, from North Africa to the Middle East. Lions, bears, elephants, and tigers were pitted against armed hunters. The scale of these events was enormous, with estimates suggesting that over 9,000 wild animals perished in the inaugural games alone. The societal impact of these games on Roman culture was profound. They served as both a tool for social control and a barometer for the emperor's popularity, reflecting the might and benevolence of the ruler who could provide such entertainment. However, they also normalized violence and desensitized the public to human suffering, embedding a legacy of brutality deep within the cultural fabric of Rome. Reflecting on this, it becomes clear that the Colosseum was more than just stone and sand. It was a complex symbol of Roman society, embodying both the heights of architectural achievement and the depths of human cruelty. While today it stands as a testament to Roman engineering, The Colosseum also serves as a somber reminder of human cruelty. Alcatraz Island, often seen merely as a tourist spot, has a layered history of isolation and intrigue. Nestled in the chilly waters of San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz Island first served as a military fortress. Its strategic location made it an ideal defense station. By the 1850s, the U.S. Army had transformed Alcatraz into a fortified military site, complete with gun positions and the West Coast's first operational lighthouse. However, the cold, isolating characteristics of the island soon paved the way for a new role: a federal prison. In 1934, Alcatraz was repurposed as a maximum security, minimum privilege federal penitentiary. It was designed to house the most troublesome inmates, those who continuously caused issues at other institutions. Among its walls, notorious criminals such as Al Capone and Robert Stroud, known as the Birdman of Alcatraz, were contained. Capone, once a powerful mob boss in Chicago, found himself vulnerable and stripped of his influence on the Rock, as the island was nicknamed. The living conditions at Alcatraz were harsh. The rules were strict, the cells were small and cold, the privileges few, and the surrounding waters, treacherously cold and shark-infested, discouraged even the most daring from attempting escape. But that did not stop some from trying. Over the years, 36 men made 14 escape attempts. Most were caught, several were shot, and a few were presumed drowned. One of the most violent episodes in the prison's history was the Battle of Alcatraz in 1946, a failed escape attempt that turned into a 2-day siege, resulting in the deaths of 2 correctional officers and 3 inmates. After its closure as a prison in 1963, Alcatraz saw new life during the Native American occupation of 1969, highlighting issues of tribal sovereignty and civil rights. Alcatraz's allure is undeniable, but its past is a complex tapestry of despair and defiance. These landmarks attract millions of visitors each year, celebrated for their architectural beauty and historical significance. Yet, beneath the surface of these awe-inspiring structures lies a tapestry of darker tales, often overshadowed by their grandeur. The Tower of London, a royal palace turned prison, echoes with the whispers of the beheaded. The Colosseum, a marvel of ancient engineering, was once the stage for brutal gladiatorial combat, where countless lives were lost for the sake of entertainment. Alcatraz Island, known for its impenetrable fortress, has a history steeped in isolation and despair. Each landmark tells not just one story, but many, each layer adding depth and complexity to our understanding of history. Acknowledging these aspects does not tarnish their beauty but enriches it, allowing us to appreciate these sites in their full historical context. Next time you visit these icons, remember the tales of sorrow and struggle that they silently bear witness to.